Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Marks too. Probably hear my dryer in the background. It's got a couple minutes left. Hey, Ali, how you doing? Let's pray you do. And if not, you gotta find something else that bring in some income, and you ain't gotta deal with that shit no more. Just keep trying to find other jobs. That's all. And sometimes it's not meant to be. And then sometimes when we get a job, the other one comes through, but we're happy with the other one that we got. When things are left in people's hands, you never know. That's why it's difficult to deal with other people. Right, Benny? Pain in the ass? You okay? Yeah. Talking to Ali, she calls you non-floof. She's been limping the past 2 days. Looks like she hurt her leg. But when I grab it, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't say anything. Like I'll grab it to see if it's in pain. But what I think it is my dryer's on, by the way. That's why you hear that noise. But my it's fucking thing. Anyway, um, what happens is her leg falls asleep because she's in the same position for a long time. So when she gets up, you know how our legs are asleep and we limp. That's what happens with her a lot. Her feet, her foot goes asleep or her leg goes to sleep. But she's okay though. She's not in any pain because I felt her leg and I was moving it, squeezing it. She just looks at me and like, yeah, whatever, what the heck are you doing? So I know she's not in any pain. I just think that her foot falls asleep or her leg or something. But she's all right. She's cool. I just came back from the hospital not too long ago. My dad's still there, and um, yeah, he's still getting tests. His feet are still swollen. Nothing's really changed. He's in good spirits. He talks. He puts on his glasses. What looks at the newspaper. Last night they gave him some pills and he peed himself. And then I'm actually washing his clothes and got it in the dryer right now. His pajamas. He peed his pajamas by accident yesterday. He couldn't hold it. So we told him it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's life, you know. He was all upset. My mom was all upset. I'm like, you guys are making a big deal out of nothing. Who fucking cares? Like, you're 81 years old. Like, if you fucking pissed yourself, you act like you're wearing a diaper or something. Like, you know, like they make so much big drama out of everything. So I told them, look, I'll visit you for about a couple minutes, and I'll go home, wash your clothes, put it in the dryer, fold it, and put it in a bag and bring it back. Okay, yeah, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yes, okay, fine, I'll do it for you. Don't worry about it. So my mom's there with my dad now. She's gonna help him get a shower and stuff. But he has a nice room. I saw his new room. He's in a nice room. He's got his own bathroom. He's in a walk-in shower. He's got a TV. He's doing fine. He says he's not in any pain. It's just that his feet are fucked up. So they gave him a walker and told him stop using the cane, take a walker. So they're treating him good. He says he has no problem. Everybody's nice to him and stuff. But it's just he wants to go home. But he can't go home unless they figure out what's going on with him. They need to figure out why his feet are always swollen. But he's okay. He's in good spirits. He was laughing last night with everybody. He was cool. He's tired. He wants to go home. And I don't blame him. But he has to be there. But otherwise, that same shit, different day. I gotta leave here in like an hour and a half and go back down there. I'm gonna go pick up my sister from work and take her over there, pick up my nephew from school, then go to the hospital, visit my dad, and then bring them my nephew home. And then later on, I have to go back down there again, pick up my mom and take her home. She says she doesn't want to be there all day. I don't blame her. So she's fed up because she has to be there. And I'm like, well, it's life. What the fuck you want us to do? You act like it's every day or something. She's in a big panic. So is my dad. They're all panicking on this and that and all. I'm like, you guys are panicking for nothing. I told them, I said, for Christian people who believe in God, you guys sure don't believe in shit. You guys don't believe it. If you believe, you wouldn't be acting like that. That's why I always tell people, you guys always act, you always pray and you always say you believe in God and this and that, but you act like you don't because you act like always these bad shit's always happening to you. This is minor shit. You could be like dying from cancer or you could be hooked up to an IV laying out on your bed. At least you're moving around. You know? Like they just love to be dramatic. I sit there and tell them, look, everything is gonna be fine. What the fuck you worried about? You act like you're dying. You're not dying. You're not in pain. Just wait to see the test results, see what these people are doing. You gotta be here for a little while, couple days, you know, check it out, make sure you're okay. You know? Like get over it. No way. They're like so stubborn and so ignorant. Always like wanting drama. Like I'm like, you guys are something else. That's why I can't be around them too long. They aggravate. I like positivity. I can't be around negative people all the time. My parents, they're very negative. Always negative. That's why I dropped my mom off. I talked to my dad for a bit and I'm like, yep, I'm going. I ain't dealing with your negative asses. I love my parents, but they're very, negative and annoying. Hey Joanna, how you doing? Hey, that's all, Ali. That's what you gotta do. You gotta do. Go for it. I was just telling, I was just saying, my dad, he's okay. He's just his feet are still swollen. They're still trying to do tests and figure out why he's getting his feet swollen, and he's still got like liquid in his feet and stuff. He's doing okay though. Just give me a second. I gotta turn this thing on. All right, cool. Yeah, he'll be fine. He's in good spirits. He's talking to us. He laughs. He understands everything we're saying. He said last night he took 2 pills from the doctor, and the pills like poured all this, like he peed himself. He couldn't make it to the bathroom, and I'm like, good. Go ahead, pee your damn self. Do whatever you have to do. Let those people clean it all up. That's what they're there for. They got cleaners. People, isn't you're not the only one who pisses themselves or pees everywhere. Fuck, it's life. You're 81 years old. You know. Hey Marley, happy Friday. Yeah, he's all right. He just panics when something bad happens to him. Like he couldn't make it to the bathroom, so he like peed on the floor. And I was like, so fucking what? Tell those hoes clean it. Who cares? Worry about that damn shit. You think you're the only one who does it? So I have his pajamas here. I just finished washing them, and he had some other clothes. I left my mom there because my mom was like, "Oh, I'll go home with you and wash it." I'm like, "No, you stay here. I'll go home and wash his clothes and put it in the dryer and fold it and bring it back." Okay, I don't want you to be mad at me because you have to do that. I said I wash my own goddamn clothes. Who cares? I said I wash dad's clothes. I don't mind. I don't give a shit. It's better than going all the way down to your house. She lives further away. I live literally 10 minutes away from the hospital. Not even 10 minutes. It's like 5 minutes away from the hospital. I literally live like 5, 6 minutes away. So I told them, look, I'm gonna go home real quick, wash your clothes, dryer. It's in the dryer right now, as you can hear. Once it's finished, I'm gonna, fold it all up, put it in a bag, and take it back. And then he's gonna have fresh clothes for tonight. I told my mom and dad, you guys worry too fucking much. You got 4 children. We all can help you. Calm down. The nurses and the doctors are helping you. Everything's fine. Like I came in there and like it was like they made all this drama this morning for nothing. I'm like, you guys panic too much. For people who believe in God, you fucking panic every damn day. You keep believing in God and keep believing everything's gonna be fine. Why the fuck you so negative for? See, they're such a pain in the ass, man. But he's all right. All right, there you go. See that? It's all ready. I'll leave it in here. There you go. See? Everything's ready. Fuck, man. It's like a never ending story with them. And my dad's 81, my mom's 79, but even 20 years ago, they're the same people. Always worried, always negative, always like thinking that the world's gonna end and the sky's falling. Like a little thing, they make into a huge thing. And I'm like, what are you worried about? I told my mom, his dad naked at the hospital where he peed his fucking pajamas and he can't wear no clothes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, I don't know. Oh my God. I'm like, Mom, shut the fuck up. That's what I want to say to her so many times, but I don't want to disrespect her. I'm like, Mom, he's not naked at the hospital. If anything, he's got his other pajamas there. Oh, I don't know if he has it there. I said, well, didn't you fucking take him pajamas yesterday? Oh, but maybe he peed those. And I'm like, what? I was like, he has 2 pairs. So obviously, if he peed one, he's going to put on the other one. And I'm like, if he pees all his stuff, who fucking cares? He's going to put one of those, like, hospital things on. I'm like, you worry too much, woman, about nothing. Like, and then when we got there, he was sitting in a chair like this, half asleep. and he has his other pajamas on, perfectly fine. And I'm like, see, woman, you made all this noise to come here to see him in his pajamas. You thought he was gonna be in a fucking half naked in a rug. Really, mom? And my sister's like, Mark, just bear with him. I'm like, bear with him. You fucking people drive me nuts. I told my sister today, I said, I don't know. I said, I love my mom and my dad, but one day they're gone. Like, I'll always, remember them, but I won't fucking severely miss their bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to die. I want them to be alive as long as they can. I want them to be safe. I'm not, I don't want them to die, obviously, but when they do, God bless you. I'll talk to you in spirit, whatever, but, like, you're a fucking nuisance. Like, why you fuck you gotta be so negative? Like, you're older now to understand, like, not to be negative and not to like think that the world's gonna end because you're like you guys make something small so huge and oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, man. Like I'm like you guys I'm like I put up with this shit like all the time. They're such a freaking nuisance. And everybody's like, oh Mark, you gotta I said I am patient with them. I love them. I don't want them nothing bad to happen to them. But they have to like I keep telling them like calm down, like like you guys make too much like out of you make a little thing out of a big thing, like fuck man. Like calm down. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Hey Tanya, good morning guys. Hope it's all's good in your world. I'm just telling everybody about my dad and mom drama. My dad's still in the hospital. He's got a nice room. I went to the room today. He's got a nice room. Well, he peed himself. He peed his like pajamas and his underwear because he couldn't make it to the bathroom in time. So, and I took because they gave him two pills, and the pills like are trying to flush out his fluids. So he said he peed all over the floor. I said, good, let pee all over the floor. They got fucking janitors. Put them to work. You think you're the only person that pees all over the place? Like, you're all right, man. Don't worry about it. Fucking pee everywhere. Who fucking cares? I'll be like, I'll press the button. Look, I pissed on the floor. Fuck it. I don't care. Come mop it up. Fuck off. I pay this shit. I pay for this shit. He just looked at me as if to say, yeah, yeah, I know you would do it. I said, yeah, fucking right, I would. I don't give a shit. Hey, calm down. And my mom's like, he might not have another pair of pajamas. He might be like without clothes to wear. I'm like, Mom, are you fucking kidding me right now? The hospital's not gonna allow him to be there naked. What are you fucking dumb? And she's like, hey, I'll go on the bus if you don't want to go. I said, Mom, we can't even go there until 11 o'clock. I don't know. I'm just going crazy. I can't take this shit. I'm like, you're fucking making a big deal out of like nothing, Mom. Shut the fuck up. That's what I want to say to her sometimes. I want to say, shut the fuck up, woman. Capricorn fucking pain in the ass. I swear, Capricorn women and men, they make like the biggest deal out of everything. It's like, who the fuck are you people, and why are you making such a big fuss about this? Like, this is like petty shit. So when we got to the hospital, right, my dad's sitting in his chair in his pajamas, like the other ones that he had. And I'm like, see, mom, he's not naked. He's not in the hospital clothes. So what the fuck you talking about? You came here in a rush for nothing. And she's like, leave me alone. I didn't sleep last night. And I'm like, woman, man, shut the fuck up. Then I took a picture of them and sent it to my sister. And my sister goes, oh, I could see mom is fed up of being there. I said, yeah, but if it was the other way around, dad would be here supporting her and helping her. She acts like no one cares about her or something. She's like, oh, fed up. I'm like, woman. Some days, boy, I tell you, but I don't know. You're ready to take my home office when I ready to take my home office when I go to work. We're trying to extend the family cars back. Oh, nice, Tanya. I hope you have a great time. I know you'll have a great time. Yeah, but he's okay though. I went to him today. We bring him a newspaper. We guys, talking about football. He's in great spirits. He's not like depressed or he's not like mad. He's fine. But my everybody's making like my mom's making a big deal about nothing. Like I'm like, woman, man, you fucking irritate me. Yeah. Like I told my mom, you should be sleeping perfectly fine because you ain't got him snoring in the bed or getting up every 5 minutes. Like you should be sleeping perfectly fine. But last night we had a thunderstorm for like half an hour and it woke everybody up and it woke me the fuck up. But I went back to sleep, no problem. And then this morning she woke me up talking about your dad peed himself. He might not have no clothes to wear. And I'm like, Mom, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like I was so pissed. I don't wanna like go off on her. Sometimes I go off on her, but I shouldn't. But like sometimes it's too much. Like you're making all this bullshit dramatic shit for nothing. Like but she shouldn't be, Tanya. There's no reason for her to be stressed. Like there's no reason. Like it's nothing wrong. He's not dying from cancer or he's not laying in a bed like hooked up to fucking like shit. Like he's fine. He just needs to like rest, recover. He needs to like sort out. They need the swelling to go down. Like he's eating. He's fine. Like. Yeah, I understand that, but like it's just it's too much. Like she's making even my sister was like she's always dramatic for nothing. Like she makes a little problem into a huge problem. And I keep trying to reassure her that you're making all this noise, mom, for nothing. And then when we got to the hospital, she felt like an idiot because she knew, like she saw my dad and was like thought he was like gonna be like without clothes. And I'm like, Mom, are you serious? I remember we took the bag of clothes for him yesterday. So he's fine. And I'm like, what the fuck? I know I do, Tanya. I let her be. That's why I don't argue with her. I don't say nothing. But if she says something I didn't say or she says something and whatever, good morning, Shania. Like, yeah, I knew that, but he's not dying. You see what I mean? Like, she's making a big deal out of like pajamas. And I'm like, are you serious? And I'm like, look, whatever. Like, that's why I tried to ease her up. Like I told her, look, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna put his pajamas in the washing machine and I'm gonna put it on the dryer. I'm gonna fold the clothes and bring it back when I come back. And that's what I just did. The dryer just went off. I washed his clothes so that way she doesn't have to go back and forth and deal with it. She could stay with him there and make sure he's okay while I go do everything. And it's still like, she's still a pain in the ass. Like, and I'm like, Mom, you're not inconveniencing me. I work for myself. I can work when I want, how I want, and where I want. I don't fucking care about nothing. Like I told my clients, look, my dad's in the hospital. Leave me the fucking alone. I'll see you guys when I see you. Like, and she thinks that she has to come home with me and wash your clothes like I don't know how to wash clothes. I said, woman, like, calm down. I'm got everything under control. Don't panic. But like talking to her is like talking to a fucking wall, man. She's so annoying. And I had to remind her to take like a sandwich with her. So that way when she gets hungry, have a sandwich. She goes, oh, thanks for reminding me. And then I made lasagna last night and I took her a couple pieces of lasagna for her dinner tonight. Like I'm always taking care of them, but they still panic over nothing. That's why I'm like, you have everything you need. What the fuck you worried about? So I told her, I said, when you come home tonight, when I come pick you up here today and take you home, you have dinner already. All you gotta do is heat up that lasagna and you eat that and you shut up and go fucking watch TV and stop worrying so much. You're a Catholic, you're a Christian, you believe in God. Well, start fucking believing now more. That's what I tell her. Like, you guys make me laugh. You always sit here and, oh, I pray this and pray that. That's why everything's all right. You act like dad's dying or something, man. Calm down. Oh, man. It's frustrating to see them, like, worry over nothing. Like, I don't worry anymore. I don't. I'm not worried one bit because I know everything's going to be okay. I sit here with no fear, no worry, no anxiety, no stress, no nothing. Because those days are over. I understand that I give everything to God. God sorts out everything. I just tell him, look, make sure everything's okay for me. And that's it. And he answers my prayers every day. And that's all that matters to me. Like I'm not worried about anything. When I saw my dad today in the hospital, I was like, thank God he's not worse than what he is. He's sitting there with his glasses on, reading the newspaper, and his feet are like, swollen and shit. And he's like, yeah, my feet, I don't have no pain, but like my feet are not getting unswollen. I did more tests. They're trying things on me. I feel okay. I ate my food. I'm all right. I just want to go home. That's all he said. He's not like saying, I want to get out of here. Like my mom acts like, oh, like dramatic. I'm like typical Capricorn woman, always fucking starting drama. And my sister was laughing because she was like, you know how mom is. So it's like, I understand how it is, but like I wish everybody would be more positive. I don't want them to be negative because when you're negative, it makes my dad negative, and then he worries more. And I keep telling my mom, don't act up and don't like say things to him. Give him positive things to think about. But no way. Oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, you're making it worse for dad. At least when I go there, I uplift his spirits and make him laugh. I told him yesterday that I was talking to this lady and a bird shit on my shoulder and he started laughing. See, you gotta say funny shit. You don't say, oh, dad, you're never gonna get better. Oh my God. Like, you can't do that. You gotta make him laugh, have fun, man. Life's too short to be worried too much. Thanks, Tanya. All right, take care. I'll be back on tonight as usual. I'll be back on in the afternoon and stuff. I'm just killing time right now. I'm actually gonna go get some lunch in a few minutes and then at 2:30 I need to leave here. I gotta go pick up my sister from her job so she doesn't have to go all the way to the park and then come all the way back and waste time. I gotta pick up my nephew. I gotta play Uber driver today. I already went to get my mom, dropped her off. Then I went to go get some fish from my friend because he had fish for me so I can make for dinner tonight. All I am is a Uber driver, go getter, go do this, go do that. Look, I'm washing my dad's clothes. Thank God I work for myself because if I was working for somebody else, I'd be fired by now. I wouldn't be able to do half the shit I'm doing. That's why God always puts me in the perfect place to help everybody. I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm not one bit worried about anything. Because if I worry, it's gonna breed worry. If I'm in good spirits, then my dad's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be fine. It's a matter of time. Just gotta be patient. I'd rather he stay in the hospital and they figure out what's wrong with him, and when he comes home, he ain't gotta be all fucked up. So we don't have to take him back and forth. He needs to stay there. He's been there for 5 days now. Exactly. So they need to sort him out. It's gonna take time for to see what's going on. I'm very hopeful he's gonna be okay. He's not fucking dying or anything. We're all dying. Every day that goes by, we're getting closer to death. But that's okay. Enjoy your life. I'm trying to tell people every day, you panic too much. People worry too much about life. It's okay. Calm down. Everything is gonna be all right. Anyway, I have to leave here in another hour, but I'm gonna go. My food's ready anyway. My food's on the stove top there. I'm gonna go eat it. I got some leftover beef stew from the other day, so I'm gonna go eat that and give Diamond the rest. But I should be back later on. I gotta go get this clothes ready for my dad, pick up my sister, all that bullshit. So I'll be back later on. I'll be back tonight anyway. But I'll be back. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening to me talk about my mom and dad. continue to pray for him if you want. That'd be nice. You can pray for me too, so I can deal with so I can be patient. Pray for my patience. All right, guys, take care.